the roller coaster that keeps going upwards. So, as we're on this spiritual journey, we're often drawn to beautiful places in nature, to spend time with gurus, satgurus, teachers, high consciousness beings, channel extraterrestrials, and all these things that raise our frequency. And sometimes they seem to make us feel worse. But what's happening is we're on this roller coaster that keeps going upwards. So the idea is that the spiritual journey, we follow our excitement, or we do our spiritual practice, our meditation, our self-inquiry, our bhajans, our mantras, our service, our selfless service. We sit in stillness and our consciousness rises and we begin to experience joy and bliss. And we're like, yay, we've made it. We're enlightened. And then the next day, our mind's going crazy. And because what's happening is we're on this roller coaster that keeps going upwards. So the higher our consciousness goes, the less we're able to hold on to negative belief systems, emotional trauma from past, anything low vibrational, anything out of alignment with our new perspective of ourselves connected to source, connected to the one. So what happens is we go into these states of bliss, of joy, of expansion, of acceleration, experiences of unity, oneness, our consciousness exploding out into the cosmos. And it brings up our stuff. And because what's happening is we think we're enlightened, but our consciousness is rising, but we still have unresolved issues in our subconscious, or perhaps in our conscious. And what is happening is those out of alignment beliefs, those beliefs, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm something wrong with me. These negative beliefs about ourselves and others that are not rooted in unconditional love for all. They get forced to the surface. They, in a sense, we're shining our light on the darkness. We're shining our light in those dark corners, and the little critters are coming scuttling out because they don't like the light. And so this is the roller coaster that keeps going upwards. We go up, we hit a new plateau of bliss, of joy, of unity, of expansion. And then we start going crazy because we've still got unresolved issues. We've still got misaligned beliefs in our subconscious. And as our frequency rises, we force these out of alignment aspects of ourselves to the surface because they can no longer exist. So they need to come to the surface to enable us to see them, so we can see them for what they are and let them go. So what's happening is we're raising our frequency, and anything not of that frequency cannot coexist within us as a conscious being. So it comes to the surface, and often it can come to the surface very violently in a crazy mind that keeps attacking us, or emotional breakdown, or something like this. And it's in a sense forcing it to the surface. It's forcing these dark aspects of ourselves that have been controlling our reality from our subconscious into our conscious mind, so that we can see them for what they are and begin to redefine them and let them go. And this is what's happening, and this is the roller coaster that keeps going upwards, because we're always going upwards, we're always going higher, and we go higher and it feels like we're going down, but then we're going up even higher. And what we're doing is we bring all these negative beliefs and emotions to the surface, and we come to see how nonsensical they are, because we come to see that the idea of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm useless, I'm a failure, I'm not worthy of love, we come to see that they do not resonate, they do not make sense from our new perspective of a love, light, unity consciousness that we are beginning to realize. So we have the realization, but we haven't integrated it fully into our being. Something in us knows that we're infinitely worthy, that we are love, light, bliss beings, but it's not integrated because, in a sense, our physical mind hasn't caught up, our physical system hasn't caught up. So when we go down, it's an integration period. It's a period of observing those negative beliefs about ourselves and others, and beginning to integrate them into our new paradigm of our understanding that we are love-like beings of oneness and unity and compassion and infinite creative potential. And so, this is the roller coaster that keeps going upwards. So, know that when your mind's going crazy, know that when your emotional body is having a field day, trying to tell you you're not good enough, know that when you seem to have dropped down, you're actually on the way up, because you're always going up, and it's part of the integration and it's part of the acceleration. So enjoy the roller coaster, enjoy the exciting ride. And when your mind's trying to destroy you, and when you're going emotionally insane, know that it's opening up the doorway to accelerate you to a new plateau of bliss and unity and oneness and harmonious service to the all. Have a wonderful day. Shivai.